Guys, I think that's okay. I think we're live. Are we live?
Yeah, we're live.
Wait, are we live?
Yes.
Hello!
Hi. Hello.
Welcome to the Bookbusters, Dreambusters, Busters, and Busters twice in one sentence live show.
This
I'm
the
Dream
bus,
Boy,
the
Mary
Busters.
Crockett, and Madeline Rosenberg. Yeah, we're on Sophia's channel right now, if you haven't noticed yet. And
Are we gonna introduce ourselves?
yes, I'm Grace from Loving Them Books.
I'm Sandy from Sandy Reads a Lot.
And this is my channel. I'm Sophia from the Bookbusters. Thanks for coming.
And wait, Sandy, can you send out a mass message link thingy?
Okay. Let me see if I can remember how to do that.
Okay, you go to settings on the Bookbusters page, and then you click broadcast message. It should be. Okay, wait, I have to go to my Goodreads message to find what the question was that someone asked. One second. Wait, what'd you say?
What? I just said do it. Okay, I'm trying to find the link, like via YouTube.
And we're Bookbusters, by the way, if you didn't figure that out yet. Okay, so do we want to talk about our feelings about this book?
Okay. Grace, do you want to start?
Yeah, Sophia, you can go first.
Oh, okay. I really liked the concept of this book, but I feel like it could have been executed a lot better. So overall, I thought it was just a mediocre read. Not very memorable either. Like, I really don't remember anything that happened in this book. But I thought the writing was decent, the characters were decent, but just overall, it could have been a lot better. That sounds kind of mean.
Yeah.
Okay.
I too agree with you on the book being mediocre. I was mostly confused a lot through while I was reading this book. I didn't know if I wanted to like even believe this like dream concept of like people like coming out of like people's dreams and living in this like ideal town, and I had a lot of trouble like believing that this was true, even though this is like a fantasy paranormal contemporary kind of read. And I almost feel like the book would have been better if there was no like dream like thing happening. Like if it was just like this person that Annabelle thought that she was dreaming coming to her new town, and like these people that I don't know, but I didn't like the dream-ish thing that was going on. It was just it was screwing up my head. Because now I'm scared of my nightmares and dreams, so.
Yikes. Sandy?
Overall, I thought the book was okay. I didn't take it any like that seriously, so I did have a bit like fun reading it. I did enjoy it, but I didn't think it was like the best thing ever. And I agree that the world is sort of like hard to believe. But yeah, overall, I did like the characters. But yeah, that's
I liked Will especially, but it was like really hard to like read about him because there's this special place in my heart for the name Will because of William Arundel. So
yeah, I thought Will was the best character.
Yes,
yeah, his character too.
Like he loves Annabelle. Come on.
Ooh, I remember. Okay, one thing that annoyed me was it was in the very beginning. I remember this kind of like set the tone for me. If something annoys me in the beginning, then automatically the rest of the book just isn't going to seem as good to me.
Yeah.
But I thought the main character, Annabelle, she
Yeah.
was kind of dumb almost. Like she didn't know basic history. Like she was working on her sketchbook with charcoal, and she was like, "I thought charcoal was just something used on paper." And then Will gave her like a mini history lesson
right,
about charcoal.
Okay, yeah, sorry,
And
interrupted
like
you.
paper being invented in China. And I'm like, girl, have you not done world history at all? What?
Yeah.
I just couldn't. And oh, sorry.
Oh no, it's okay. You go first.
Yeah, you can go.
Oh, okay. Well, now I kind of forgot what I was just about to say. So.
I was just gonna say that I didn't like Martin, like, at
Oh.
all.
I didn't like him either.
Oh my God, he was so annoying.
He really was, and he wasn't charming at all. So
No.
I didn't understand the attraction.
I know, like I remember like this morning I started reading it while I was eating my cereal and then I'm like at chapter like 5 or something and they're already kissing and I was just like this insta love, come on. I mean,
I
of
know.
course, she's met Martin like through her dreams or whatever, but I still don't find any of that romantic like I don't find that romantic notion like believable. Like, hi, I know your name. Hi, I know your name too. Like,
Yeah, okay, he just came, and then, like, the morning after he comes to town, he's, like, bicycling around her house, like, around her neighborhood. What are you doing? That's not cute.
how do you know where she lives already?
Yeah, how does he know oh, I just, ew.
How could you not be scared that this new kid in town already knows where you live and has been biking around your house like a stalker?
I know. She's like, oh my god, so romantic. And I'm like, oh my god, I'm gonna vomit.
And also
And
the
then,
Review and then you said like you liked the book but you like had some issues with it on
sorry,
Goodreads.
Sandy.
oh wait, what?
Wait, I read your review on Goodreads, like saying that you rated it 3.5 stars because like you liked the book, but you had like issues with it.
Yeah, like also when you were talking about Martin, like when he showed up, the way she accepted him and like where he was from, it was like way too easy. Like she didn't freak out as much as I was kind of expecting.
Yeah, like going back to what Sophia said about her being really dumb, like she's really naive and like is it that I don't know. I kind of expect every single character to be like Katniss Everdeen, like so,
Yeah.
you know.
I want you to question things, and I want you to have a decent amount of common sense.
I know.
And then Will shows up, like, that same morning, and
Yeah,
they kind of, like, have a really tense conversation over breakfast.
yeah.
And I'm like, Martin, you're a stranger. You just came onto the scene. Why are you so possessive? The romance in this book, I wasn't feeling it.
I wasn't either. I mean, I was as soon as I started reading, I was just like, okay, Will, best friend, this romantic this relationship will become romantic. It is inevitable because I recently read a review on Zack and Mia by AJ Betts and I was explaining how like friendship usually becomes romance in YA books with friendship between like guys and girls, and so I wrote about how I really liked that book because it didn't become romance and it was just such a really great like friendship about this guy who liked logic and math and who obsessed over Emma Watson and then this girl who like made decisions off of like emotion. Well, more on that book later, but I really liked how they stayed friends, and so as soon as I started reading this and they were like tapping the Morse code and stuff, and I was just like, oh my gosh, this is gonna become romance. Oh, and so when Will is saying that she loves Annabelle, and I was just like, yeah, I know. And so, we have a question for what we're reading for December. Do we want to reveal that now?
I actually don't know.
Okay, well, I do. I was the one who made the poll, so we're reading Something Deadly by Susan Dennard.
I have the book right here.
Zombie book.
I ordered it off of Book Outlet just the other day, and I was just like, okay, this sale is too good for me to resist. Right, like bed twice in a row.
I was gonna buy like so many books from Book Outlet on Black Friday, but the website was lagging so hard it just wouldn't load anything. So I was like, I can't buy anything. And
Yeah, I had the exact same problem too.
I did too. Yeah. Oh, Sophia, I bought The Winter's Curse. Are you proud of me?
Oh my god, I'm so happy. I want everyone to read that book.
That was a really good book.
Yeah, I'm
Yes, I
excited to
thought you
read it.
got
I'm
that.
really excited to read it. And I bought Katie Finn's like book, Broken Hearts, Fences, and Other like Things to Mend, and that's like Katie
Me
Finn is also
too.
Morgan Matson. And so
Yes.
I read every single Morgan Matson book, but I need to read a Katie Finn book. But the only Morgan Matson book I don't own is like Amy and Roger's Epic Detour, so I need to get on that, even though I've already read it. I buy books that I've already read. What's new?
I buy books I've already read. I bought The Winner's
Divergent.
Curse after I already read
Divergent.
it. No, but actually, I read like a lot of. What am I
Yeah.
saying? Like I might read a lot of books in the library or like as ebooks, especially ebooks. And then if I
Oh
really
my
like
god.
it, I'll
I
just
used
buy a physical copy of it.
Yeah, that's what I do too.
Yeah. Okay, well, we still have that question to answer from the message I got, and it's, what did you think of everyone having a dreamish connection? Oh, I thought it was so predictable that Will dreamt Stephanie. Spoiler.
Same.
Like, I don't know, she seems like something that he would dream of. Like, she's like cocky and like bratty, and she's like the typical mean girl, and then he's like all math and like geeky and like fun and like, I just feel like that would be someone he would dream of. And
Yeah.
then like someone like Annabelle who's like heartbroken and kind of in this like limbo like stage in her life because she broke up with Daniel. I feel like it's so rational for her to dream up Martin, who I didn't like.
No one liked Martin. Why did he exist? I should just kill his character. I thought, I don't know. I don't know if this is what the question was asking, but I thought just the whole dream thing in general, dreaming up things and like all the connections, it was
And then
predictable, but it was also just like kind of confusing to follow. And I don't know. I didn't like the idea of it very much.
Yeah, I didn't like it either. It made it more confusing, and also it made Martin's character a little bit like less unique.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, and I still don't quite understand what he was saying when he was like, I'm in
One says
hundreds of
King's Girl
dreams.
says that you can't load it.
No. So what do? Can't let it. Is it even on my channel? Because like I'm on my channel and I
Yeah,
can't
it's
find
on your
it.
channel. It's in my subscription feed right now.
Yeah, it's in my subscription fee too.
Okay. What does it mean it's not loading?
I have no idea.
I don't know.
I
Yikes.
don't know. Someone's TV is on.
I don't think it's mine.
Okay. Do you guys have like a favorite part about the book?
I was just thinking about that. And no, I don't think I do. Like I can't think of a scene that like stands out to me as in, oh my god, I really enjoyed this scene.
Yeah. I think I have a least favorite part, and that was the part when she put on the St. Patty's sweater and went out to kiss Martin. I'm just like, why are you wearing that? Okay, like it's so common. Like I don't know. I just don't like these trends in YA books. It's so common for a girl to like wear something that makes her boobs look bigger, and it's just like, really? Do you have to do that?
Yeah,
I mean, he already
not
said
digging
that
it.
you're perfect, and it's already clear that he likes you. Do you have to do that? And like the fact that he can like see into her brain and like hear her thoughts, and maybe he can hear that, like that's just like maybe he'll think you're more conceited and stuff. I don't know. I just didn't like how he could see into her like brain and hear her thoughts at all.
Yeah. Yeah, that part was kind of disturbing, actually. I don't want anybody in my head. Get out.
Yeah.
Not okay.
Sandy, what did you think about that?
I mean, yeah, I also agree that I don't like when people are like in my head reading my thoughts. But at least like that kind of ability kind of faded for him. Like as the story went on, as days passed, his ability faded.
Yeah. I mean, like, like Edward, it's cool for him to being able to like read like buzzes of thoughts from people because like that's his gift. But like for some reason, him only being able to like read Annabelle's like thoughts scares me for some reason. Wait, could the other like people who are dreamed read their dreamers' thoughts again? I kind of forgot.
I think so. Like at first.
Yeah. Wait, why does it go away again?
I don't remember, honestly.
Does that mean that Stephanie would read Will's thoughts?
Yeah, but I think the writing style was fairly consistent for like two people writing a book, and so I was like
Yeah.
by that. And so I kind of want to know like how the authors like divided the writing. Like, did like one author write the dreams, or they both wrote everything? Because like that's lacking.
I'm always curious about that. Like, sometimes it's obvious, like Dash and Lily. Obviously, Rachel Cohn and David Levithan wrote the two different characters.
Yeah.
But other times it's not as obvious. I really want to know, actually, how
like
they divided this up.
Yeah.
Do we just write everything together? Like, I feel, have like a Google Doc open and like write and edit each other as they're writing? I don't understand.
Yeah.
It was fairly consistent, though. Pretty seamless.
Well, this is sort of off topic for Cassandra Clare and Holly Black. When they wrote the Iron Trials, when I met them, they were talking about how they wrote it, and basically one author would write, and then they'll stop and pass the laptop, and then the other author would continue.
Uh-huh.
So I thought that was kind of interesting.
Yeah, or you can just do the like Google Docs, but I had a problem with everything on the outside of it. Like, the title, I did not like at all. I mean, like, I don't like it when titles are said in the context of books. Like, for I'll Give You the Sun, like, Jude literally says, I'll give you the sun. And I'm just like, I don't like that. And so I didn't like the title Dream Boy. I don't like the cover either. I think it would have been, like, cooler to do something else and not just put a tree on a sky.
I personally like the tree, but I don't like the title. The title is like a little bit cheesy.
Yeah, and
I agree.
I thought, is it like this? The homecoming thing kind of reminded me of Princess Protection Program, the Disney movie, because you know how like all the action happens at the end and like that. The Princess Protection Program like movie, like everything happens at the homecoming, and then for like this like book, everything happens during homecoming. And
Wendy Warrior, Homecoming. Sorry, Wendy Wu, Homecoming Warrior.
You guys find it really creepy how Martin knew Annabelle's size for her dress?
I think everything about Martin is creepy.
He's like, I'm just really observant. Like. What?
Yeah.
While you're feeling up her back, you look at the tag and see what size it is?
I can't with Martin.
Yeah.
I
don't know.
I forgot what I was going to say. Yikes.
But I do like the color scheme because Martin's eyes are blue, and so the blue, like, blue.
I really, really don't like this title, actually.
I don't either.
And like what Grace was saying, I hate it when they try to incorporate it into the story.
Yeah.
Because, I don't know, I just don't feel that. I feel Sarah Dessen did that with The Moon and More. Like, it's like something her mom would say to her, like, I love you to the moon and more. What? That's so not the line. But it's like, you don't have to. I better you don't do that.
I don't know. I just feel like the title could have been, like, so cooler. Like, Dream Boy? Why? Because when I hear Dream Boy, I want to think of, like, this boy who dreams.
Yeah, that's what I think, too.
Yeah. Like, I don't think my dream boy is coming true. And the cover doesn't give away anything either, that this is a girl who's dreaming of a boy who, like, lives in her town.
Yeah, they don't really relate.
Yeah, I wish everything would have, like, related more, and everything would have corresponded better. You know what I mean? Yeah.
I agree. I don't
And I
know.
don't
I feel
like
like
how this book was formatted either. Like, I know this is, like, really picky of me to say, but I hate it when the margins are so thin. Like, this happened in the Young Elites. The margins were so thin, and I was just like, mm.
the
So
Young
fun.
Elite's spacing was like huge. It was like 50,000 quadruple space, and the words were ginormous.
Yeah, and I really like it when there's art with, like, chapter headings as well. And so there's no like, I
Yeah.
think it would have been really cool if there's, like, a sketch pad and then, like, the charcoal and then it says chapter this, chapter that. Like, why not do that? That's not more expensive, is it? You're still printing, like, on the same page with the same color. You're just adding something
Yeah.
fancier and prettier.
I just feel like the entire packaging of this book could have been a lot better. There's like quite a bit of potential considering the concept is really nice and mysterious and enigmatic, but then it's just boring. Sorry for the designers of this book.
Yeah, I don't like, and there's like the praise on the back made me feel more confident about going into it as well.
I don't recognize any of these authors. Either
I
of
don't
these
either.
authors.
Yeah. The only thing I recognize is In Dreams, because In Dreams is a song from Lord of the Rings. But
Okay. I feel like the general consensus about this book is just,
yeah. And didn't it
eh.
like several things in this book also reminded me of like outside things, like A Dream Within a Dream. When like Annabelle was first talking about it, immediately I snap into Inception mode, and like I'm thinking about Inception and Leonardo DiCaprio and everything, and because I love Leonardo DiCaprio. Oh my gosh, Titanic is my favorite movie of all time, and so I feel, and then also the cover kind of reminds me of Because of Winn-Dixie, when, like, I don't know, I remember when the girl, like, finds the blind woman's house with, like, the tree with the bottles, like, tied to it, and I don't remember what that movie, like, or books, like, because Winn-Dixie's also a book. I don't remember what they mentioned about it, but I feel like these, like, so many outside things that, from, like, things that are already established are, like, in this book, under executed, and it's just making me really frustrated now. Have I rambled for long enough?
That's fine. I don't know.
I don't know what I'm saying right now, so.
What was the genre for this one?
It's contemporary with paranormal and fantasy influences. That's what they said it was.
No, but the genre for the month.
The genre, this was like an author helper thing because they asked us to do it, and we said we would do it for this month, and then we'd get to historical fiction next month.
So next month is historical fiction?
Yeah, Something Strange and Deadly by Susan Denard.
Okie dokie. Because that's like steampunk. I'm excited for that one actually. I've heard pretty good things about it. And I love
Like,
the
I got it off
covers.
a book outlet knowing that was the poll winner. I was just like, oh my god, I'm so pumped!
I guess I should buy it off book outlet too. But then I'm gonna have to buy like 15 other books. Because you can't just buy one book on book outlet.
Yeah.
I know. But the thing is, it's paperback, and I just, don't like paperbacks at all. At all. Yeah.
I think Sourcebooks Fire generally just prints paperbacks, right?
Breathe Annie Breathe by Miranda Keneally I have, and it was published by Sourcebooks Fire, and it's hardcover. And then Miss Peregrine's
Oh, seriously?
Your Children and, like, those books by Ransom Briggs are all hardcover. So, I think they invest...
But that's not Sourcebooks Fire.
What?
That's not
No,
Sourcebooks Fire.
Peregrine's is Sourcebooks Fire.
Is it really?
Yeah, because that's the book they always display on their homepage.
Oh. Yeah,
I
but Miranda Keneally's books, they were originally just paperback, but I guess that's because like she's getting more popular.
Yeah, I think they like have hardcover books for like the people that are more popular, and then they publish just paperback for most of these. I don't know. I don't like it when a book is just published in paperback. That's like one of my biggest like publishing pet peeves.
I used to like it a lot because I'd be like, oh my god, a cheaper book, and it's like a new release.
Yeah.
But it makes my bookshelf look sad.
Mhm. Like seriously, look at how much prettier Jenga Madness is compared to Stacking Heaven. Like, okay, let me try to get this. Like this, and then that. Can you see it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I don't know. And like paperbacks like slide against each other so easily, and it's just like.
True that.
Do we have final thoughts to say, or should we keep on talking about what we don't like?
Oh.
Or what we do like, or what we do like.
Will.
Right. I mean, I sort of liked her. I liked her friends, like Serena and Talon.
Oh yeah, and it was so interesting that her name was Talon. It was like, why?
Talon. Yeah.
Like the claw of a bird.
Mm-hmm.
I like Will. I just like nerdy characters and best friend
Yeah,
characters.
especially Dylan O'Brien from the Internship movie. Oh my god, I love.
Uh-oh.
Have you guys seen that? Okay, well,
No,
if you ever like get around to seeing it, I think it's on Netflix. But oh my god, I love that movie.
Oh, and then this relates
Yeah.
back to what you said earlier about like best friends always turning into romance in books.
Yeah.
That's actually like one of my favorite tropes ever.
Wait,
So,
what? I didn't hear that.
mind. That's like one of my favorite tropes ever
Yeah.
in like fiction or movies or TV shows. I love it. So in this case, I didn't mind it like at all.
Yeah, I feel
Also,
like it's just such a cliche.
it really is though.
Yeah, I mean, why can't guys and girls just be friends? Like, it happens in every single book. I mean, like, it happened in Let It Snow by John Green, and, like, those other authors. Like, the part by John Green, that was the only part I read. It happened in that. I'm just looking at my bookshelf. Oh, it happened with Jem and Tessa in The Infernal Devices.
True, but
It
I
sort
feel
of
like
happened with Simon and Clary. Throne of Glass.
that's-
Paol and Selena? Seriously? I'm looking at my bookshelf to see.
Like you're listing these couples, and I'm like, I like those couples more than I like the other ones. Like I like Jem better than Will. Oh, unpopular opinion.
What? Really?
Yeah, I like Simon way better than Jace.
I mean, I like Simon as a character much better than Jace, but I really like how Clary changes Jace throughout the series, and so that's why I like them together.
I stopped reading after the third one.
Oh. Oh, right! I saw your Q&A about that.
The third one was the best, anyways.
Yeah.
I like the way
The
it
third
ended.
one was the best out of the first three. I feel like it could have ended there.
Yeah.
Same, like, she's like, I have everything I could have ever wanted, and then... Oh, okay. Looking for Alaska! Alaska and Pudge, sort of.
Oh, Alaska.
Did you guys not like that book? I really liked that book.
I thought it was alright. I just didn't like Alaska.
I don't know, I read it while I was going through a hard time, because my cousin's girlfriend had died in a car crash. And so, trying to relate to that was... Percy and Annabeth! I love Percy. That is like... Oh my god, Perciveth is life. I'm finally reading Heroes of Olympus, because I was sent, like, one of Olympus, but I hadn't read, like, Heroes of Olympus. And so...
You need to get on that.
Yeah, oh, I'm on Mark of Athena right now. Like, I've been just trying to marathon the series, so...
Mark of Athena is...
Second book in the Heroes of Olympus.
Alright, we read The Lost together. I remember that.
You guys should read it. The Mark of Athena is
read it
personally the best one.
Really? Oh.
I thought it was the
I'm
best.
having trouble getting through the Mark of Athena. The Son of Neptune is my favorite so far.
Oh my god! Blasphemy. Mark Athena. Oh my god, I can't wait. Wait, do you know how it ends?
No.
Mark of Athena?
Okay. Yeah.
Oh no.
Okay.
I'm in the middle of it because right now we're reading for like Fahrenheit 451 again, and so we're doing like
That
some
book's a jam.
what?
That book's a jam. It's a good
Yeah.
book. But the ending of Mark of Athena, oh, it's gonna kill you. But luckily all the books are out.
Sad or is it really suspenseful?
I don't know.
Okay, well we're kind of getting off topic, so do we just like want to wrap up our thoughts?
Yeah, okay, final thoughts. You can go first, Grace.
Okay, overall I thought this book was alright. I thought the concept was unbelievable, but yet very intriguing. The only character I liked was Will because he was that like perfect quirky nerd like Simon Lewis. And I didn't like Martin. I did like Annabelle's friends. I didn't like Annabelle, the main character, either. But the writing was fairly consistent for two authors writing the same book, and I liked the kind of dream nightmares, like flashback sort of like scenes that was in the book, and yeah, it was alright. I don't like anything on the outside appearance, though. But the texture of the cover is cool.
It is. It's like one of the soft matte ones.
Yeah, like the Create Space paperbacks have that. Like, if you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Like the independent, like published books have all that. Sandy, do you want to go?
Sure. I was a little bit surprised by how much I did enjoy the book. I didn't have like any high expectations going into it, but I did enjoy the book overall. And yeah, that's it. Pretty much said everything like during the live show.
I think my thoughts are similar to Grace's. I thought the characters were just kind of not unlikable, but they were just decent.
Yeah.
My favorite character was Will. I didn't really like Annabelle either. I thought the writing was really seamless. I couldn't tell which author was writing which scenes. I'm really curious as to how they figured that out. And I like the concept of the dream book coming to life, but I feel like just the whole dream concept in general could have been more. I don't know how to say this. Like, I feel like they built it all right, but it could have been explained a lot better because I thought it was kind of confusing.
Because like one of the blurbs says, the authors expertly weave the real world and the mysterious world of dreams where we access our deepest desires in a perfect blend. And I'm just like, perfect is kind of extreme.
Okay, well, they're not going to put, like, this book was decent as a blurb. Like, maybe pick this book up. Who knows? Yeah, I guess these are my final thoughts. Do you want to add anything else?
Oh yeah, don't forget to join us next month for our Something Strange and Deadly read-along, which we still don't know the hashtag of. What should be the hashtag?
I'm really bad at coming up with hashtags.
Something Strange and Deadly.
I want it to be something funny, but I don't have that
Like, I
kind of
want it to
memory
like
heart.
relate to steampunk almost.
We'll think of something.
Steampunk Busters. No, that's bad.
I don't know. We'll think of it eventually.
Oh yes. Thanks so much for watching our Dream Busters read along live show on Sophia's channel, The Book Basement. Oh, we just got a question.
What is your final rating, Dream Boy?
Off of my rating system. Oh, jeez, I'd probably give it a 2. Either a 2 or a 1.5.
That's yikes. That's so scathing. Sandy?
I gave it a 3.5.
Sophia, what would you?
I think I'd give it a 2.5.
Yeah, I think I'd either give it a
Right in the
1.5
middle.
or 2.
Okay.
Yes.
Thanks so much for watching. Join us next month when we read something strange and deadly. And have a good night.